idea, and it almost ended up with a glorious chance there for Marko Arnautovic. At the end, Niklas Süle did well to snatch it away from his right boot. Susceptible to those balls in and behind the defence, Germany, at the moment. Kimmich under pressure. Does well to come out of the situation well. Joshua Kimmich really has been playing so well for Germany, and of course his club Bayern as well. 28th cap for Kimmich today. Man who took over that position from the great Philipp Lahm. Not easy boots to fill, but he's done a fantastic job of that. Rudiger. Go on. You can see what Germany are doing here. Trying to entice Austria into coming to collect the ball. We know that Germany have got that skill to pass the ball right across the park itself. So Grealich's pass has found an opening for Austria. Alaba, and again Süle's there, and so too Manuel Neuer. I wonder what it feels like for Manuel Neuer actually collecting that ball in those arms and hands of his after all these days, 252 of them, without playing football. It must be a magnificent feeling. Rudiger. Süle. Not enough pressure maybe from the Austrian midfield on Khedira or Gundogan or Özil when they have that ball in midfield. Maybe a bit more is necessary. Gundogan. The moment you have the feeling what coming into the 20th minute that that 1-0 early lead after 11 minutes into the game scored by Mesut Özil has taken the sting out of the Austrians a little. Germany allowed to pass the ball around comfortably. That's what I was going to mention before that move from Austria. That they're allowed to move that ball around the park freely at the moment, as almost as they like. Looking a little bit like a training ground session at the moment for the Germans. So Sané was beaten to the ball, but it's been picked up nicely there by Kimmich, and the opening is here for a second goal almost. Julian Brandt stole into the area. The man from Leverkusen has got pace, he's got quality, he's got the skill, he's got age on his side. He's just 22. 15th cap for him, and he's created the second corner. Credit to the goalkeeper for getting a touch too. Nodded away by Liner. Arnautovic. There were days when the number 7 for Austria, when he was playing for Werder Bremen, actually once stated, defensive work? I don't do that, I'm a striker. Well, it's all changed now, and he's done a lot of defensive duties for West Ham, for Stoke City, and also played at Inter and 20 in his career. And at the moment, he is on top of his career. Maybe learned quite a lot at the age of 29 now as well. He's not quite the the young upstart he used to be. This is Liner. Too much room for the cross. Read well though by Antonio Rudiger. So there might be some work to do here for Manuel Neuer. Up against his teammate from Bayern. David Alaba is the Austrians' first corner. Manuel Neuer knows exactly how David Alaba brings in these balls from the corner flag. Let's see if he can deal with it. Headed away by Brandt. Alaba. That's an Austrian throw. Too much room there for Baumgartlinger. He was allowed to bring that cross through. Kimmich had to work as left back there. Flick on from Sané. But again, it's Austria with Jules. Mistake. Chance here for that Germany break with Özil. Biding the time a little. Antonio Rudiger. And it went to Chelsea at the start of the last Premier League campaign from Roma. He's always been on that list of all the top clubs since a very young boy. As a youth at Dortmund and Stuttgart, Fritz Walter gold medalist. That is an honour you receive as a young man. He got that one in 2012 as being the best under-18s, under-19s. He's still just 25. And so far, Süle and Rudiger doing a good job in that heart of the defence. Hummels and Boateng, the boys from Bayern, I think will be filling that spot when we get to the World Cup. A couple of weeks' time. Boateng, the 14th of June. That's when things get cracking with Russia against Saudi Arabia. And then on Sunday, the 17th of June, it's Mexico against Germany in Moscow. This is the build-up to that. Sané. Oh, turning him inside out. Who's from behind the Austrian goal mouths there? Leroy Sané has learned quite a lot since joining Man City. That was a lovely chance here from Julian Brandt to make it 2-0 Germany. Siebenhandel got in the way. Dragovic clears away the danger. Rudiger. Gundogan given too much room. Now they decided to put Rudiger under pressure, but maybe a young man, but he's got a very cool head. 27 games and 2 goals in the Premier League this term. Gundogan. 7 games and 2 goals in the Premier League. Neuer. We know he can play football. It's the left boot that everyone's worried about. Broken 3 times. A bit too casual, the pass there from Sané, but he almost won it back again. He's put Jürg Siebenhandel under a bit of pressure. Ball poked forward by Özil. Prödl clears, we'll have to do it again. This is Stefan Leiner. Arnautovic. He's got David Alaba on the left, but that pass had to come in front of him, really. Alaba. Plays a different role for the Austrians than he does for his club, Bayern Munich. Left back for Bayern. Midfield or more winger midfield for David Alaba. He plays for Austria. Left back for Bayern. Midfield or winger midfield for David Alaba again. Starting to play football here, Austria now. Dragovic. On loan at the moment from Leverkusen to Leicester City. Should be returning in summer, if you believe what they're saying. So, chance here for Sané to show us what he can do. He's got the pace. Oh, he almost found the pass too. He won the ball back through sheer tenacity, but Sebastian Brunel just about kept him at bay. And it is going to be a free kick for Austria. Wow. Baumgartlinger, first of all, was fouled there by Ilkay Gundogan. And the referee saw that well. Over the ball on the top of the boot. Baumgartlinger, first of all, was fouled there. Good decision. Free kick here for Sebastian Brunel. Saw that well. Over the ball on the top of the boot. Liner. Good decision. Free kick here for Sebastian Brunel. Brunel. So Liner again. Down that wing, trying to combine with Alessandro Schöpf, but being pushed back to the halfway line by Germans pressing, forcing the errors. Germany throw. So from the grandstands here, in contact at the moment, you can do that. Oliver Sorg and Thomas Schneider, the assistants to Jogi Löw, together with Miroslav Klose as well. It's a new FIFA ruling that allows you to have contact with mobiles or laptop or whatever with your coach down on the bench, because quite often when you're sat in the stands itself, then you get a better view of how things are going. Whether they saw that or not, I don't know. Did the referee see it? Because that was a foul there from David Alaba against his teammate, Joshua Kimmich. Man they call Joe in the catacombs of Bayern. Not teammates today, their opponents. Liner.